Okay, this is the walk cycle with moving background assignment tutorial. The first thing you want to do is make sure you export your GIF in a longer format than normal, because trust me, you're going to want to do that instead of copy and paste. So I'm going to export as GIF, and I'm going to set the repeat to 100 times. That will give me a longer GIF than normal. Next, you're going to go into wide.video, and you're going to launch the editor, and you're going to open a temporary project, because you're not opening up an older project, you're opening up a new temporary project. And I've got to get rid of this, my old project. So I'm going to delete that video to make it look like you will look when there's nothing but a fresh video. So we've got the preview screen. This is the timeline where the clips go. Over here is information about the clip. And then over here is where the clips are. I don't have any clips. I need to bring in 2 clips. I'm going to double click to bring in my first clip, which will be the GIF that I just made. And then the second clip, I'm going to either right click and import files, or I go to media, import files, and I'm going to choose a background, and there's a volcano background, so why not? Okay, so just like Photopea or Photoshop, it's got layers. Whatever's on top is what you see. So I'm going to put my walking GIF on top. Yes, I want the timeline to match the frame rate for this particular project. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. In this case, you do. Then I'm going to throw down my background in the back. Okay. I'm going to start these both at 0, and it looks like I didn't export properly with my GIF. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to copy and paste this a bunch of times. Copy and paste. Oops. Copy one, control, click. There we go. Drag these over. What do we got? We got 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And the video is the background video is moving really excuse me, really slow, because the GIF was exported at 10 frames per second. There we go. And let's do that a couple more times, so we get about 5 or 6 seconds worth. So control C, control V, pull these out. Oh, I'm going to zoom out on my timeline so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to move this up so I can see all my timeline. Come on, and I'm going to drag these out and back to there. Okay. Now I got 8 seconds of video with audio. It's lagging, but when I go to export it, I'm going to actually I got to trim this one down. So let me zoom out on my timeline, and I'm going to take this clip and I'm going to trim it down to match that. Okay. Now I'm going to project, export. Actually, first I have to save the project. The way you save it is you clone the project, and I'm going to save it in my downloads. I'm going to create a new folder, and this will be the walk cycle scrolling background 2, because this is the second time I've done it. I'm going to select that folder. It's going to save. It's going to ask me if it could save. I'm going to say, yeah. Then I'm going to save. And then I'm going to export the video. You can't export until you save it. And it's under Project Export. Export, it's already preset everything you want. Export. That's preview. And there you go. Last thing you want to do is go into your downloads folder and double check that it actually did export the way you want. So let's see, it was Walk Cycle Background 2. Here's all the files it created. Those are the video files I used. This is the system folder that it created. And under export is, I'm not sure why there's different videos on here, but the most recent one is the one I'm going to choose. Look, it even has epic music as well. There you go. Any questions, let me know.